Hey, what's up, everybody? What I'm doing right now is remember that failed generator project I tried putting into the motorhome? Well, it's been sitting right here for, I don't know, a long time. Remember, I built rails and everything. I had it sliding in and out of the stock location. If you want to see that, if you want to see that whole thing where I did all that, I'll put a link somewhere, and you can just click it and you can go watch that. There's a whole series of when I shoved this thing into the motorhome. But so it's been sitting because spoiler alert, it didn't work out, and I put a regular RV generator in the motorhome, and now it's working fine. So now I have this thing here. It still runs, but I can't move it around. I cut the whole cage off of it. Here's the tires. So here's the cage, all the parts of the cage. So I was thinking I would rebuild the cage. You know, I would have to weld it up, maybe get some couplers or something and weld it on there and put the cage somehow back together. Then I had a bright idea. Well, that it's a brand new unit, so why don't I just see if I can get the part? So I looked the part number up, found the part number, and months go by, I finally got it. So here's the whole cage for the generator. So the project today is take that mess and put it back into this cage, put the wheels on it so I can drive it around, and then I'm going to sell it. I got to go take the battery out of the... I put the battery on the go-kart. So either buy a new battery or get a... whatever. I need a battery for it. And put it all together and I'll be able to wheel it around. The only other issue is I chopped up the control panel. The control panel is like half the size now. And I don't know how I'm going to mount this onto the other box. All the pieces are still there, but anyway. And then I did something with the muffler. Oh yeah, there's something here. I don't remember what was here. I chopped that off. There's other stuff. I mean, like this, I gotta take off my heat shield and all that kind of stuff. But I'm gonna get to work on it. I'm gonna take the cage out and see what I gotta do. Take all this crap off and put it back into the new cage. Cage out of there. Alright, I need to remember, so this, like this, the wheels somewhere. Gas tank was up here. I'll do that last. Let me get all this stuff out of the way. It looks like all this can be tossed. I still used some of the old cage that was on it. I mean, this part is still the old cage. So I can kind of figure out how this went. Alright, so that's that control panel. Alright, I'm just going to keep disassembling this and I'll show you when I start putting it into the new cage. Alright, I have the whole generator, motor, and engine off of the old frame. There was 4 bolts holding it onto the mounting the engine and the generator down there. And you have these motor mounts. Now I'm trying to figure it out. This is how the setup. This is the same way this one. So the battery used to be here. This is for the propane, I believe. Bolt them from the bottom, screw them onto there. and then somehow get that engine, that motor, the whole thing into here. Then you gotta take this off. I'm gonna have to slide the whole generator in this way. Everything else is welded, all the other sides are welded. So that should be fun. I'm trying to slide that in and then put it on top of the motor mounts. I was thinking I'd just take this, yeah, you can't. Bolt it onto the generator and then just slide that in, but you can't, this won't. These have to come apart and they slide out. It's funny, right here is where the ground is. I don't know if you can see on this one. They scraped the metal up already. Okay. So now, get the generator in. Make sure I put it in the right way. Alright, I just had to go look up on online to see what this thing was supposed to look like. So this is how it goes in. The motor part is back here, where the wheels should be. So it's going to go in like this. I have to get some of these wires, I have to shorten them because I elongate them to put them on the other side. Man, oh man. Hand stuck. Hey, it's almost there. Gotta lift it up and put it down on the studs there. Okay, see this one. Put that on one. Get in your home. Those two are in, and those two are in too. This used to go here, used to be a whole panel. All right, it's mostly put together. I just have to do the fuel line, plumb the gas lines, and I'll take this off. Need the gas line here, and there's a vent over here, and put the exhaust on. I gotta figure out what to do because I might have used the tailpipe part that goes in there, and then I need to find a hose. This used to go right in here. Used to be a rubber hose that goes whoop and went right in here. I don't know where the heck it went. So I need to find some kind of hose to go there. But it's almost there. I'll probably get it started very shortly. Well, anyway, I can get some stuff out of here. That box is gonna go. Now at least I can move the generator easily. I just move it out of the way. Oh, and the screw I put in here, right here is too long as this hits. So we gotta take that screw out and put a smaller one. Anyway. Yeah, I lost a bunch of bolts. I don't know what the heck I did with them all. I thought I saved them. But it's been almost probably a year since I've taken that thing apart. So I'm not surprised I lost all the bolts. Might have used them on other stuff. Who the heck knows? But we're gonna see if we can get another panel. If I can get the panel to go back here, I don't think they just sell just the panel. If they do, I can put all of the electronics back in there. There's a couple plugs and stuff that were there. So, oh, this is for the battery. I don't know what this other junk is. Somehow I gotta put this canister in here too. I don't remember how that goes on. So, it's getting there. I'll be happy to get that out of the shop here. Oh yeah, check this out. Look at this. Here's the generator. it's all put back together, kind of. I still have to figure out what to do with this, and I need to add these plugs back in. Otherwise, I don't know what the heck you can do with it. So I need to add these plugs back in. Unfortunately, I don't have any more of the panel left. I want to see if I can get just this panel, but I think that's going to be hard to do. So, because if I get the panel, I can put all the things back on. I mean, there's holes for, you know, this is USB and stuff like that. But everything's back. You know, you got the propane hookup, gas tanks on there. I put all the hoses on. The muffler, I'm missing a piece on the muffler. I guess there used to be a bracket right here or something. I don't remember. But there's something cut off of the muffler. So, I don't know. It'll work without it. And this hose here, I gotta figure out how this hose is supposed to really be routed because it looks way too long for the charcoal canister. I even hooked that up. I lost this hose. There was a special hose that they had for here. I just got some whatever hose I had. Yeah, so this thing's pretty much ready to go. I'm gonna try to start it with propane later on. That seems to be the easiest, and I need to go steal the battery. The battery goes right. Let's see, all this stuff is. Battery goes right there, and I think I still have a cup. Yep, this goes. Somehow it holds the battery in. I have no idea. I thought it would go like this. Well, I got to figure that out too. I mean, it goes like that. That's how it goes. Oh, I see. This is slotted. It's behind the wheel. You got to put the 2 screws in there. Hold that in. And that holds the battery on. I don't know what else. I got covers. That's not part of it. I don't remember what this is. Bracket for something. I don't remember. And then some tools. But this is the rest of the stuff. Oh, I have some sleeving for the hose. Oh, and then I can test out the remote. Has a remote start. But anyway, like I said, I need to get the battery. I mean, I could just hook up any battery over here just to get 12 volts to it to test it. I might just do that. Hook propane up. But that's going to be later. So in a little bit, it's good. Starting up again. Okay, here we go. I'm going to turn the propane on. Everything's all hooked up. Have the battery hooked up. I know these lines are a little skinny, but hopefully it works. I have the switch hooked on propane. All of this stuff is hooked up. And turn it on. So it's showing battery power. And let's hit the start button. Alright, well I saw there was some code there. I'll have to look that up. It starts up. I don't know if it's giving power. Let's see if these wires are okay. This one's a little bit warm. But I need to zip tie all this stuff up and cover it because I can't just leave it sitting on top of the motor. But it starts up. Let me see. I wonder if the controller. I have the remote. I have the remote here. I don't know if it's going to start. I think I think you have to program it, but let's see what happens. It was programmed at one point. There we go. Turn right up. If it works, if I stop it. So the remote works. So there we go. The only other thing I want to do is I want to actually test to see if there's power coming out of here. Oh, and this should be grounded. So that needs to be grounded. All right, well, I call that a success. I tore this whole thing apart, chopped up the old cage, put it into the RV, overheated it, melted some stuff. You can see the stuff that melted. That's melted, the button is melted. Some stuff that formed. But anyway, all the wiring coverings got melted. Ran it on the RV. It was running good, just overheated. Put a different generator in the RV, one that is made to go inside an RV. Spent like 4 times as much as this one cost. Put this one back into a new cage. Got it all running. I think this is a good day. Got this thing going again. Now I can either use this. I have a home generator, so I really don't need to. The only other thing I want to do with it is put these plugs back in so I can use it for regular outlets and stuff like that. That's just some more wiring and stuff like that. I really just wanted to get this thing running. See if I could get it back and running in this case. So I mean, or I could sell this thing and make some money back. That's that's probably what I might do. Sell that and make some money back to pay for the other one that was in there. But it runs good. I'm sure if I put gasoline in it, and flip the switch, all it's going to do is push gas to go in there. I'm sure it'll work fine. I just don't want to put gas in this tank and just leave it sitting there, because I don't know when it's going to get used. Figure the propane, turn it off, the gas is gone, right? So anyway, thanks for watching. Please, if you like this video, if you got any entertainment out of it or anything, please go ahead and subscribe. I got more videos coming. I'm always doing stuff around the house here, on the cars and stuff like that. I'm working on this 53 Buick. So if you like what you see, please subscribe, like. If you have any questions or anything, go ahead and comment below, and I will certainly answer any questions. I do my best to answer every question that's out there on there. So that's all for now. Thanks a lot, and see you later.